guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Ahsoka. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting the series Ahsoka. My name is Angela. If you're new to the channel, if you've been here a while, you know how much this character means to me. She's very special to me. That being said, Dave Filoni has been on record saying that this is Rebels Season 5, so if you have not watched Clone Wars or Rebels, I hope that it's just an easy transition into the show, that like maybe you don't need to know any of that stuff, but if I react a certain way about something, it's because it is deep and meaningful because of that background of knowing the show and knowing the character and kind of having this emotional bond with her. I don't want to say that I'm not going to spoil things for people, because I very much may. If I'm talking about stuff that I'm excited for, I do apologize. That isn't necessarily going to give anything away. I don't know, but I definitely... I'm excited and I'm emotional. Remember those two things as you watch the reaction, because certain things that are said, certain things that are done, certain things that are alluded to, I might just start crying. I'll tell you that there are definitely things that will make me cry. And if you don't know anything about Clone Wars or Rebels, skip to the reaction. But okay, so that was your spoiler warning. I'm looking forward to a couple different things. One, are we going to get a Freddie Prinze Jr., Kanan Jarrus cameo voice Force Ghost talking to Ezra? I'm excited to even see Ezra. We haven't seen him in any of the trailers. We had like a little bit of like a hologram, but like I want like a full-on like sentence from that kid's mouth. I want to see him, especially after how Rebels ended. If Thrawn made it, then Ezra made it. Like, we already know this, but like... the Purgles that are in the trailer, like, it's so exciting to like see the conclusion that happened at the end of Rebels and like moving on from it and what unfolded after the fact. But like getting a Kanan Jarrus moment talking to Ezra, or even, dare I say, his son. That would be lovely. See, here it comes. I'm already crying. I'm already getting a little too emotional about it. But like the fact that there is a Jason Syndulla and that he is alive and well and is growing up without his father. I would love if he had the ability to talk to his father. I would love if he was Force sensitive. I don't know necessarily. I don't know any of the canon beyond the show. So I would love to see him and just see him interact with his mother. And Chopper, of course, Chopper, our favorite war criminal, our little favorite murdering droid, little psychopath. I love that guy. But I don't know if Freddie Prinze Jr. would do that. I feel like this would be the show to do it. But we'll see. If not, I am just happy to have these people in my life. Other things I might be looking forward to is that Rex was last seen with the Ghost crew, watching Ezra hyperspace off into the distance. I would love maybe an old Rex, or I don't dare I say a dying Rex, but I would love a Rex appearance with D. Bradley Baker voicing him. I guess we could have Tamora Morrison. I'd be so happy just with a Rex period, but hearing D. Bradley Baker's voice in my earbuds would just... tears. Okay, I'd have tears. I know that Hayden Christensen is going to make an appearance, and the fact that if it's a flashback and we get him and Ahsoka together, maybe not just even a memory, but like, you know, like if we got a Snips and a Sky Guy, I think like I'd probably melt into my chair. I would just be so happy to just even have a slight reunion of Anakin and Ahsoka, especially after the last time they saw each other. Okay, so let's get back to it. Excited for Zeb, excited for Chopper, Ezra, Thrawn, which I know that the actor that did the voice is doing the live action. It'll be really interesting to see the voice come out of the body. You know, like sometimes when things don't match up, he looked great. He's going to sound great, but I want those two things to happen together. It would be happiness in my ears and happiness through my eye holes. I'd be very happy. But then also Ray Stevenson, it's his last performance. From what I've seen, it's not just like an actiony, you know, bad guy. It seems like he's going to have some actual good dialogue. And I hope we remember him with a very beautiful performance. And of course, Orange lightsabers, I would like to know more about them, their whole deal. The chick with the short hair, obviously I don't know her name yet. I'm trying not to like look things up beforehand because I feel like then I know too much and I like being surprised by things. But she seems fierce. There's a scene with her and Sabine in the trailer where they're having a lightsaber fight. And that's interesting to me because I've seen Sabine wield the dark saber, which has now been destroyed. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched Mandalorian season 3. But then also, she called Ahsoka master. And I don't know if that's just master of the lightsabers. like if she is force sensitive, because I feel like she could be. Even though a lot of people are like, there's no way she's force sensitive, and it's highly unlikely. It's possible, I think, personally. She raises her hand, and it doesn't look like she's trying to shield herself. It looks like she's trying to call something. So I'm wondering if, like, she's been trying to practice with the Force, if she can communicate with the Force. But I would love to see her and Ezra reunite. I don't think any of that's going to happen in the first 2 episodes. I'm literally just telling you all the things I want to see. But then there are some scenes that lead me to believe that there are going to be stuff about the world between worlds. And that is the meat and potatoes of Rebels. If you watch Rebels, you will love all the episodes that take place in any of the Sith temples, the Jedi temples, the world between worlds. It's so good. I don't know if we're going to get a Bendu because I know we're going to be on Lothal. If we're going to get Loth Wolves because I've seen Loth Cats. So there's like a chance of like a lot happening. Whenever you're on Lothal, that is such a mystical, mythical, magical place to be. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So guys, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I cannot tell you how excited I am, but be prepared for me to cry at random, laugh at random, be nostalgic. I'm here for all of the goodness, and I think that this is the Star Wars series that I have looked forward to the most ever since they ever had Ahsoka in Mando season 2. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying again. Whew. But ever since they had her in Mando season 2, and just getting her a little bit in live action just meant the world to me. So now getting a whole 8-episode series of her. Thank you, Disney Plus, for having these out at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That way I don't have to do this at midnight. But the fact that I get 8 episodes of my favorite character in all of Star Wars just makes me so happy. And I'm so happy to share it all with you guys. So guys, let's get into it. I'm loving the music, but it's a little scary. What's gonna happen? A plot is underway to find the lost Imperial Grand Admiral Thrawn. Former Jedi Knight Ahsoka Tano captured one of Thrawn's allies and learned of a secret map which is vital to the enemy's plan. Ahsoka now searches for the map as her prisoner, Morgan Elsbeth, is transported to the New Republic for trial. All right. She's a prisoner. Not how I thought it'd start out. I'm sweating. I'm so excited. The Rebels Nimble! Try not to yell.
They're early. It isn't home 1.
Security alert.
Ghost?
Toms. Ask them to identify themselves and transmit their clearance code.
They're Jedi.
Say again?
They say they're here to see the prisoner.
Okay.
Captain, who are they?
Who's they?
I'm calling their bluff.
Oh, good.
I want to meet these Jedi.
It's probably the orange lightsaber people, but still exciting. Y'all are gonna die, probably. Unless it starts out with Ahsoka, which will make me cry. Orange lightsaber people. Yeah. But they're really cool, but kind of scary.
It's quite a surprise meeting Jedi out here.
Our existence remains a mystery to most, Captain Hale.
I bet it does. You're no Jedi. Just some overconfident Imperial trash who just push their luck too far.
You're making a mistake. Allow me to show you our identification.
Oh, lightsaber. Yeah. She's really cool. I don't want to like her, but I do. I mean, until I get to know her.
You're right about one thing, Captain. We are no Jedi.
They're just throwing that line around now, huh? I shouldn't be smiling. This isn't good. I can't help it. It's cool. Hallway scene. So happy for you, Ray. He looks so cool. Oh, Morgan Elsbeth is what's-her-face. Yeah, her. I just remembered. Just in the nick of time.
The Jedi who captured me seeks the map. She knows about Thrawn.
Who is this Jedi?
Ahsoka Tano.
He doesn't seem fazed by that. I'd be. Oh, I'm so excited. Whew. It's just a name. It's just a name on a screen, and I'm getting emotional. Master and Apprentice. It's gonna be Balin and his apprentice, I'm sure. Or Ahsoka and Sabine. See, the imagery is very world between worlds, kind of. Yeah, look at that statue. I love when she does this! Some of my favorite stuff. Some of my favorite stuff. She's so good with those lightsabers. Yeah. Holocron. What you finding, girl? Ooh. It's that smile. I love when we get the Ahsoka smirk. Oh boy. Is it a holocron? I was just messing. Does that have a map in it?
Yay. I found it.
Yeah, get out of there.
Come no closer.
The map. Give it to us.
So it is the map.
Us.
Us.
You got this, girl. Oh. Well, that's fun. Oh! Like I said, I love when she does that. I've never seen her do it from underneath. Oh, I love her.
Initiate self-destruct protocol.
I'd get out of there if I were you, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Bye. How big of a boom is it gonna be, though?
I shall sit down.
No, you won't. Keep going.
I like Hu Yang. How big of an explosion are... Not small. Okay, yeah. Wow, those 4 droids caused all of that? Hopefully there were no people down there.
How did you get her to tell the truth?
Let's just say I didn't follow standard Jedi protocol.
I love that for us.
Fulcrum, this is Home 1. Do you copy? Over.
Called her Fulcrum! Absolutely love that she goes by Fulcrum. I love it so much. I love space shit! Ooh. Feels so good to be in Star Wars again like this. I didn't expect them together in the first episode. I love that.
It's good to see you.
And you. Though I wish it were under more pleasant circumstances.
I'm so happy to have Hera. Where's Chopper? I need to see that maniac.
Star map?
Not just any star map. This one holds the secret Morgan's after.
Which is?
Thrawn.
That's not possible.
She doesn't
Thrawn died at
know.
the Battle of Lothal.
His death was never confirmed. I started hearing whispers of his return, which led me to Morgan.
If Thrawn survived, does that mean Ezra?
I hope so.
You know who could help you with this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure she'll want to help.
Yes, she will. Tell her about Ezra.
She'll do it. For Ezra.
This monument we dedicate here today stands in recognition
Is that
of Commander
Clancy
Bridger
Brown?
and the
I love
rebel
that.
leaders. Commander Sabine Wren.
Oh, she is not there. Well, whoops.
Sabine Wren.
Dramatic entrance, maybe?
Security, I want a full perimeter sweep. Sabine Wren. Find her, now.
Was his character's name Azadi in Rebels? I can't remember. It's our girl. She had a Loth cat on the back of her helmet.
Oh, that was today.
Thought you wouldn't be there. It's a big day for you, hero.
Yep. Well, you're not wrong.
It's equally probably one of the saddest days of her life as well.
Get lost.
Can't do that.
Reminds me of Kanan and Ezra.
Stand down, Commander.
No, I don't think she will.
What's she doing?
Accelerating.
Commander, stand down.
Nope. I love the music with this.
She's crazy.
That's what we like about her. She's so awesome. Oh, a Loth cat. So cute. Now we need to see a Loth wolf. Oh, is that her helmet? I just now realized that.
Hey, Sabine. I'm sorry for disappearing on you. As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. So, that's what I did to defeat Thrawn. We're not really family, but you're like a sister to me. But I'm counting on you to see this through. May the Force be with you.
You have to help Ahsoka. With a message like that, you have to.
What was this place? An ancient temple built by my ancestors. The Night Sisters of Dathomir.
Ah.
You're a witch. A survivor.
Why not both?
Send this one to the planet Lothal.
Great. Who's this other person with her? Is that an Inquisitor? He kind of looks like he has an Inquisitor lightsaber.
Ahsoka Tano's former apprentice is on Lothal. You're looking for Sabine Wren.
That was her apprentice. But in the Jedi arts, in the Jedi ways, Force, I don't... All will be revealed. All the helmets like Ezra. I bet those were all the ones he was collecting and she kept them after all these years.
You missed the ceremony.
Was that yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You were missed, Sabine. Everyone was there.
Not everyone.
Greetings, Sabine Wren.
Hello, Hu Yang. Still in one piece?
And still 75% original parts.
Awesome.
You're gonna want to hear what she has to say.
Uh-huh.
I think I know how to find Ezra.
He's not in the episode here. Whew, good. Little chopper.
Where did you find this?
In a world named Arcana. It was a stronghold for the witches of Dathomir.
Witches. Great. This is getting more exciting by the minute.
I think so.
I go where I'm needed.
Not always.
Oh, okay.
You never make things easy.
Why should I? You never made things easy for me, Master.
She's not supposed to, as your master.
There is nothing easy about being a Jedi.
Well, then I should have made a good one.
Yes, you should have.
Is she force sensitive? That warms my freaking heart.
Where are you going?
Somewhere I can think more clearly.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Yeah, orange lightsaber chick's on her way to you.
The map stays here.
Okay.
But Sabine isn't really one with the rules, so I don't know if that's actually going to happen.
It's all very fascinating, Hu Yang, but do you have any names?
Patience. This is where it gets interesting.
Hurry up.
Construction and overall design are executed exactly the way I taught younglings to build a lightsaber at the temple.
So definitely Jedi trained.
This one, I do not recognize. But this one...
Balin.
Balin Skull. He disappeared at the end of the Clone Wars, like so many Jedi.
Probably traumatized by Order 66.
Sabine, you're going to want to hear.
Gone. Are you shocked? I'm not. That'll never not be cute. Knock it off the table like every other cat.
Looking for a key, okay?
I love Sabine. I love just how she does everything. She's so smart.
Just wish she had changed a little. She's still just as stubborn and bullish as ever.
It's wonderful.
Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
You knew what you were getting into. I bet your master found you difficult at times.
Most of the time.
Anakin never got to finish my training. Before the end of the Clone Wars, I walked away from him. And the Jedi. Just like I walked away from Sabine. Sometimes even the right reasons have the wrong consequences. What do we do then?
Well, you're of no help.
Maybe roll it around and see what happens.
3 figures. 3 faces.
3 hands. 3. Symbols match. Okay. Where do we go from here?
Key.
Oh. Oh, okay. You saw that way more clearly than I could. Cool map.
This is it.
Oh, she's gonna be out there. Yeah, warning, 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 warning. Do not kill that Lilith cat. I will be very upset. Look at her! Shoot. Well, I think we know Morgan gets the key from the trailer. Or the map, rather. I didn't expect this to happen in the first episode. I am not disappointed. Sabine looks so cool with a lightsaber. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Freaking out, man. Oh, Jesus, Sabine. I feel like she hasn't trained in a really long time. Oh, God. Freaking out, man. I feel like this girl probably could have beaten Sabine by now. Oh! Oh! Oh, God! I mean, the good news is it cauterizes. The bad news is that she just got impaled by a lightsaber. That's very lovely. Directed by Dave Filoni! Very excited about that. Written by Dave Filoni, too. Created by Dave Filoni, I know. Oh, this music is gorgeous. And the whole world between worlds. Look. David Tennant. Oh, he's the droid. I forgot. He's Hu Yang. Hergel. Okay, so first episode didn't disappoint at all. The big takeaway, obviously, Ray Stevenson. I'm really excited for the next episodes, all of the episodes with him in it, because he's a presence. He really is. I'm really sad. But the Master and the Apprentice aspect, that they were, that he was formerly of the Jedi Temple, and that Hu Yang knew him and knew the hilt, that adds a whole nother layer of history there. And then with his apprentice, obviously fighting Sabine at the end, I feel like she could have really taken her down pretty quickly. It seemed like Sabine hadn't practiced in a really long time. The fact that she was run through is like, I'm not worried, but like, I didn't expect that. Obviously, most of the time, that's not a great thing to experience. So if she's not mad to go and find Ezra, I'd be shocked if that doesn't motivate her a little bit, because she was already like, we're going on a trip. We go in places. And I think that's motivation. That's motivation. Now, obviously, like I was like, okay, that's Clancy Brown. Is that the same character he played in Rebels? And obviously Ryder Azadi is the same character that he played in Rebels. So that makes me like really happy. But I was just kind of like, is that even what his name is? Because I'm not going to lie to you, he wasn't one of my favorite characters. Like, I loved hearing his voice. Clancy Brown always does amazing voices. But I was very happy to see him. And, like Sabine seems like she's at a level, and a high level of respect, obviously, for saving Lothal, and bringing down the Empire, and the whole TIE fighter shipyards and all that stuff. Like, I feel like, I feel like she is a hero, but she's kind of one of those people that doesn't want to be a hero. She doesn't want all the glitz, the glamour, to go through all of the ceremonies and stuff. Obviously, that's why she didn't show up for the ceremony. That's just not Sabine. And obviously, keeping the map on the ship where Ahsoka told her to leave it, that's also not Sabine Wren. That's our girl. And when Ahsoka is kind of surprised that she hadn't changed, I'm not. That's one of our favorite things about Sabine, is that she is that way. Now, like, do you learn a level of respect with your master? The fact that she was training her to be a Jedi? That is wild. That is amazing. I don't know what happened between them, because she said she chose to walk away from Sabine, so I have questions about that. Why? Ahsoka walked away from Anakin. She walked away from Sabine. She walked away from, the Jedi Council. Like, it seems like she's walked away from a lot, and she's rejoined. Definitely, she rejoined the rebellion, and she was part of the rebellion, but she does a lot of leaving, and I'm not quite sure why. Now, the fact that Hera is the one that had to bring them together, I actually didn't expect Ahsoka and Hera to have, moments together in the first episode, which I absolutely love. I love Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I am so happy that she's playing Hera. It's I don't know who I would have thought would have played her, but like, it's perfect. It's perfect. We didn't get Chopper. Like, where's Chopper? Like, I want to see that little murderous droid. Like, he's like the best thing in the world. I want him, and I want him now. Lothcat, obviously, I absolutely love me a Lothcat, and I want one now. But the whole finding Thrawn and the key and Morgan, I forgot who Morgan Ellsworth was until like it kind of clicked, and I was like, oh, I remember now. Obviously, her being in Mandalorian season 2 and Ahsoka asking where Grand Admiral Thrawn was, 100%. Like, I'm glad that she's back in this. I believe she deserved a bigger role in the Mandalorian after that episode. And I'm happy we get more of her. She's fantastic. She has a presence on the screen. Now, obviously, getting the map to Thrawn will also lead you to Ezra. And defeating Thrawn means that you stop a war. Now, I don't believe that there's a war after the Empire fell. So to me, that already means that it didn't happen and that they're successful. But it's almost always about the journey. So now, if Sabine can remember anything about the map, because she immediately went outside and looked at the stars. So I'm hoping that she can remember something. I'm not sure. She's been run through, so I can't think that she's going to be in tip-top shape. But we're going to find Ezra, especially because when they have the whole scene through the credits and you see the Purgle, and then they were in the trailer, at some point we're going to make it to where the Purgle are, which the Purgle are what's responsible for taking Thrawn and Ezra through space. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, the opening scene with Ahsoka and getting the map with the temple, I forgot what she called it. Sometimes those temple names and the locations are lost on me, but the witches, that she took the map from the witches. I thought was like really cool. I really love when she uses the lightsabers in the circle and cuts a hole, like some of my favorite moves from the Clone Wars. And it was fun to see her do it from below, too. A lot of fun. I'm looking forward to more fighting. Obviously, we've seen different scenes of her having a lightsaber fight with, I believe, an Inquisitor who was with them. And I feel like somebody may have said something about that being... somebody from her past, and I forgot her name. It doesn't matter right now. We'll find out, because all will be revealed. I hope. I'm sure. But hearing Ezra's message to Sabine, obviously she's never forgotten him. She won't let go of him. That's why she probably also didn't show up to the ceremony, is because that was a hard day for her. That was the day her friend left her, and that she believed him to be dead. So obviously that's not a big celebration for her. I really want to know what went down between her and Ahsoka, and I know we're probably going to get into it, and I would like to hear. I would like for her to continue her training and become an apprentice, like a real apprentice, like a Padawan, like an actual Jedi, like, because it seemed like Ahsoka was like, you would have made a great Jedi. She still can, right? And I believe that there's a rematch, a lightsaber battle, because I think the other battle we saw in the trailer took place somewhere where there's a forest. So another matchup, please. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. And the next episode will also be featured on my Patreon, which I'm going to launch into right now. So remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of the first episode? What do you think of Sabine being a Jedi in training? Not just how to use a lightsaber, but to be an actual Jedi. That's huge. How did you feel when you saw all of your favorite characters from Rebels? Especially Clancy Brown. Like, as soon as I heard his voice, I was like, oh, that's familiar. Is that Clancy Brown? Is that the same character? And I'm glad that I confirmed that it was. I'm I'm happy being in this world. And I'm so happy seeing Dave Filoni's name just plastered all over the end, because I started watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, and when his name was featured on those episodes that he directed some of them, it just like made my heart grow. I love Dave Filoni. I love what he's given us. We are so incredibly lucky. So guys, come back here for episode 2 later on tonight-ish, hopefully tomorrow-ish. Within the next 24 to 48 hours, it'll be up. Okay, guys, I'll see ya.